kakra with your deal with Joy Dadi. Deal na sikana wom no na te say na wo hwa na sika de ma wo no na te say.
Oh, no, from my I think say 25,000 Ghana cedis.
A year ben asam na okay.
Oh, I check baby 8-7 years ago.
Enti eno pono na part payment ana say na no ye full payment.
Part payment. The car me di in photo shoot na dey nyina no kran ka 25,000. Omo na mutu ya ma me ye photo shoot ni bibia. Aye ba me ye billboard. Ansa na omo be realize say see no. Billboard ni ntime ma o tenti picture ka ye try bibia ye bia e should we.
Bibia ka dem.
No scanner ma me dada. So mo ntime anje am sticker back.
Oh. And as at that time na news ni buy no you as a celebrity also work on your contractor obedi di ho da ache na and as obedi di ho ache no hete o saying
oh yeah because na balance aka na do so
okay
all right bibi a media a static project bi bibi a me class aka say me bibi kran po dia ya do e dia bo bi ba ne nyina abo me na me imagine say me be phone na ko social media ko keka ma asem but FDA ni aban ne nam wan hwe ya na well masam ye de kwa be ka say ma asem nye de na say me ye din
na say wo hwe ye emra ni mu a obi a wo ho kwan say eniama kire na dwen a otumi eka na dwen in a way a Ethiopia and send there obi entumi nsi ho kwan say wo pese
oh e wo muta ba won say wo ye obi a wagigin a na say de ye na tia mo na so ko kan wa say mo me de mo nka he ba so mo say na asase mo ne taw the slightest big cry nya big deal ka na aban adinensa account na fe ba be say life internet we say we ye bi
and sisi aye hwe ni
enya wan wa say almost start to mo court ya campaign one mo say celebrity bi ni majum
obi anka he
obi am to me nkadi because obi e bo na adwuma ho ban because kaka na ebenya no so ma yenya na afi mi kwa koye demonstration say ye demonstration sit down na judge or tiswa na omo bu asem na omo ti dey bia demonstration akoyi we nim da achu benya ho nso so bone.
Let's come into the studio and get on this conversation. She says, it worried me. I was pained by everything because the balance left was huge sum of money, which I could have used to start a project and even donated to some people, but I lost everything. We know that FDA in its guidelines for advertisement of food published on February 1st, 2016, stipulates that no well-known personality or professional shall be used in alcoholic beverage advertising. And the authority explained that a guideline was necessary to prevent minors from being addicted to alcohol due to the influence of celebrities. The FDA further noted that the ban was in adherence with a policy by the World Health Organization and also part of efforts to protect children and young ones from being lured into alcoholism. So let's quickly get into the studio and have this conversation. Let me start from Christera.
Sorry. Hetty. With this FDA ban on celebrity conversation will never end until the right thing is done. What is the right thing? You see, the last time I was telling you that in Ghana here, we like the easy way approach. You know, we'll just sit in the office and do things. We don't like the hard way. We always want to do things in the very easy way. Now, what are we talking about? You see, we made mention of the fact that some celebrities were going to lose money. And this is an evidence of the fact that some celebrities or popular people are going to lose money. This is a huge money or a huge sum of money, which could have change some things in her life.
Yeah.
Now, how is she going to get that money back?
It's gone.
Yes, and that is gone. For these people are trying to get someone else to, to run their advert for them or to do the advertisement for them. And this is why we have been saying that that ban, that singular decision was not, it isn't good. For me, I still stand by my point that if you think alcohol is not good, ban it. Ban alcohol from the system. Just like you have done, or just as you have done for, what is the name of the,
Okay, cannabis.
Yes.
Weed. Okay.
just as you've done for cannabis. If you think that alcohol is not good, and so kids are not supposed to, go into alcohol, then ban it. Let us ban it. Take it out of the system. But this, and kids and alcohol is not meant for kids, and so it's supposed. We are not supposed to sell alcohol to the kids. But what do we see? Go to the bars. You see the under 18s themselves selling the alcohol. The under 18s are the ones selling the alcohol. We want the easy way. The beer that someone will sit in the office and issue instructions. That is all we want. So go down. Come out of the office. Go to these bars. Go there. You have kids. Under 18s, they are the ones selling the alcohol. I'm telling you, I've seen so many of them. Kids, under 18s, they are the ones selling the alcohol to the elderly, to the over 18s. The under 18s are the ones selling the alcohol to the over 18s. Who is introducing who to alcohol now? The ones that we are preventing from knowing what an alcohol is or what alcohol is, they are the ones selling the alcohol to the ones who are supposed to know. This is where we find ourselves as a people. So what are we doing to ourselves? Go down there. Why don't you allow them to do whatever the advertisement, run the adverts, and then restrict them? Okay, you cannot play the adverts around this time of the day, because around this time we feel that kids will be listening to radio and you guys have influence on these kids. Fine. So they can do the adverts, but you cannot play them at certain point in time during the day. That is, yes, but to ban them outrightly. Now the one who goes there to run the adverts eventually will become popular. Eventually the person becomes popular. And so what do you do to that person? Who is a popular person? So for me, this particular decision, I feel it's a lazy man's approach. Yes. It's a lazy man's approach, and something must be done about it.
Nice one. A lazy man's approach, and so something should be done about it. This is coming from Christian Mensah. Bromance.
Hetty, I agree with Christian totally that this is more than a lazy man's approach. This is a shallow approach, baseless. It doesn't hold any water because the bill itself, I don't know if the underlying factor was popular people or celebrities. So in this case, what about those who are not popular? They can go ahead and advertise.
Sure.
Is that
yes?
Is that
yes.
This is senseless. It doesn't make sense. So I shouldn't sell because I am popular. People know me. But someone who is less popular than me can go ahead and sell. Are we saying that person is not going to influence other people? You see, it doesn't really add up. So I feel it is just a way of depriving businesses. You understand? That's just what I feel. The impact that they would want it to make, it is not really felt. Because as it stands now, people are still selling alcohol. And even on our television programs and stuff, you still see the adverts. The only thing is you don't see them with the popular celebrities. But we still see the adverts. On radio, I go on a couple of radio shows. LPMs, they are constantly doing LPMs for alcoholic beverages. Sometimes the program starts as early as 7, close at 10. Around 9,
even 8,
9, thereabout, they start doing the LPMs for the alcoholic beverages. So what are we really looking to achieve? You need to tackle some of these things holistically. Make sure what you want to do, you're actually hitting the nail on the head. Not just deprived, because looking at Mzbel's case, they just deprived her of a good business deal for no apparent reason. Yes, someone like Mzbel doing adverts and stuff is definitely going to influence some people, to go taste that alcohol or to check it out and know. But holistically, it still hasn't stopped the company from producing. So they still do adverts. They still do adverts in the newspapers. They still do billboards. I see billboards all over. Sometimes huge billboards. The only thing is you might not have celebrities frontlining or whatever, but they are still doing it. So it is not a complete approach to curbing the issue itself, but it's more like what a part of it and trying to tackle it. But holistically, no, you are not really making impact.
Shanzi, your thoughts on this one, and we move on to other stories.
Okay, Hetty, let me greet everyone watching this video. And I'm going to the question you asked. I always say that Ghana, or a country called Ghana, is a country that we take less important matters serious. And then the ones that are important, we just throw that ones away. I mean, if you tell celebrities not to advertise for alcoholic beverages, and then we have these beverages being advertised on TV without a celebrity, but then we have adverts about this whole thing on TV, radio stations everywhere, then what do you want to achieve? Do you understand? I mean, if Mzbel is not advertising for an alcoholic beverage, and then you still have an 18 or below 18 years taking in alcohol, then how did that person got influenced to take that alcohol? We have banned what we call weed in this country, but we still have children under 18 and even above 18 taking this substance. And then we are here and then we feel like, oh, I'm the master 15 as now I'm there one uncle ma ehu hia no na wonu di odechi but ma ehu hia na nyansa wom no ode wo ye wode maye na ye hu henhan no on the way won hu on put one hu kra mama member alcoholic beverage advert, but it is being run on TVs and radio stations. And what I don't understand is that whenever these kind of adverts are being run, and even bets you put on time, one share time a month, anytime we are where I work, I do advertisements for betting companies. Area on my channel, anytime. You understand? Say Mayor Damadi.
But popular people are not supposed to advertise for betting companies.
But radio stations are popular. Radio stations are popular. TV stations are popular. What are you trying to tell us? Like, what are you trying to do? I want to say what I said. And I was so man away. You understand? But one thing that I also don't understand, which I also want to get answers to, is the fact that when this whole issue was taken to court, the celebrities weren't serious about it. Most of them.
So, what were you expecting them to do? To show up?
To show up. And show seriousness. Say, I don't know how, right? What the whole thing is about you. And then it is time for you to show how serious and how concerned you are. And then you don't show up. How do you expect me, the judge? Some of them rule in your favor. How do you expect me to rule in your favor? Because I see it as when
they were going to court, when the court ruling was going on, I heard it was just George Quay. Was it George Quay who was present?
George Quay.
Yes, but
there was the first one and then the second one.
So my question is for someone like Mzbel, who is directly affected like this. Where was she when they were going to the courts?
When the share should have also been passed because she missed the betting deal.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So as Shanzi is saying, directly the people were affected who lost money, who lost endorsement deals, ambassadorial deals.
Yeah.
How did they show their support towards getting those deals back?
It was Darlington Osei and his people.
Yeah.
They were fighting for.
Does he have an endorsement deal?
And then I was saying this that Darlington Osei he manages Boli, Reggie and Boli.
Yeah, so
but now no, Reggie and Boli no. You know, that's ambassadorial deals, no.
So anytime you interview them, Darlington Osei and then Xavier 7, they will tell you that yes, even though they are not getting that support from the musicians and these popular people, but they also have a record label that has musicians on.
So they
are fighting, you know, so that
in the future. But what we are saying is that directly their artist hasn't received.
No.
So those who have received, like Mzbel, for example,
they should have supported this thing.